Today I'm going to talk about the book that I'm currently reading. It's called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. I think it's a great subject to talk about because people get held back by fears of what your environment thinks of you, like all the time. And within it, they describe ways in order to change your mindset. Like one of them, a very important one, people often tell themselves that they can't do something. The whole thing is that you can do everything you want. You can do what you want to achieve. You just have to change your mindset. Also, remove the negative thoughts. Remove the negative feelings. Think about life in a good way. Of course, it happens that you have moments that suck, but always look at yourself. No one else is to blame but you. You are the one responsible. You are the one that can change, and I want you to be able to do so. I think it's just very important that there is more positivity in life. Like currently, there is so much going on in this world with all the wars, the fires in Los Angeles, so much change in nature and in the environments in people. Like COVID made it so much worse for people because they didn't people didn't get the chance to express their feelings, and therefore it's very easy to blame someone else for whatever you are doing. But if you blame someone else, you will never grow. You will never look at yourself, and the only way to be growing is to look at yourself, to find fault. Like, if I find an example at my work this week, we've had some changes in within the process because a partner was arranging a certain part of the task for us. Like in this case, it's called the excise for the goods that we are shipping, and therefore the change is that within my office we need to arrange the excise ourselves now. And yeah, in order to be able to achieve that, things within the excise need to change. So the supplier needs to change things, and there's a few different parties involved. And yes, I also made the mistake of blaming others to make faults. But how can it be the fault of someone else if you cannot even find a way to make that person understand what you really mean? So, like, the chance that it was my mistake is a very big one, because I probably did not make the description very clear. I could not tell them exactly how it worked. And after I found that, like, oh wait, hang on, I'm the one that made the mistake. We managed to solve some things, and then it's so easy. Like, instead of blaming someone else, always look at yourself. And yes, it is very easy to blame someone else. Everyone will have the temptation to do it every now and then, but try to look at yourself. Do it for a week, and your mindset will completely shift. So I encourage you to start trying to do exactly that. Try to start looking at yourself. Try to find things where you can be held responsible. Like another great example is also from the book that I mentioned about Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Is when you're meeting up with some friend of yours and going to a restaurant, and that friend is always late, which often can make you frustrated or alone, or yeah, you just don't like the fact that he's late or she. But in order to change that, you can also think like, hey, what are ways to keep myself accountable for what I just did? You can bring a book to read and to keep yourself occupied until that friend is there. You can come later yourself if you know that friend of yours is always late. You can tell that friend like, I'm gonna wait until this time, and if you're not there, I'm gonna leave. That is taking responsible actions by yourself. Taking the responsibility in order to change things and to do whatever you want. It's such an important factor, and that is what will help people grow. Feeling fear is completely normal. Everyone does it, everyone has it. What matters is what you do with that. As humans, we are now in the environment that it's much easier to blame yourself even more, because social media is all over the place. People will only show the good things on social media, but they will never tell you the struggles. They will never show you what the things that went wrong. So you gotta imagine that is what happens too. They will only post what is good for them. The problems that you are having, well, trust me when I say this, they will have the same issues, but they're not expressing it. So to you it may feel like, hey, they're having a good life. But there's a very big possibility that is absolutely not the case. It's often fake, and we're living in the society now that it's easy to think towards others like, okay, he or she is having a good time. But like I said, I want you to think more positive about it. Don't look at others in a jealousy way. Take action, take control. You are the one in control. You can define how your life is gonna look like. If you want to change your job, if you want to change your partner, if you want to live somewhere else, take action, do so. No one else is gonna stop you. Like, don't stay at the job that you're in if you don't like it. Yes, there may be downsides. Yes, there may be other things. But look at yourself. You are in control. You. That's all that matters. If you take control, then you can change things. Others won't do it for you. The people you hang out with probably don't really care in the end when it really comes down to it. The only person that matters is you. 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 As a word of advice, and take action. I know you have it in you. I know I do. You do. I did it. Others did it. I know you do. I know you have it in you. I just want you to believe in yourself. And stop looking jealously at others. Take control of your life. Take action and change things the way you want them to be changed. It's helpful for you, as it is a change in mindset that make things a lot better for me. And yes, I still make mistakes, of course. The fact is what you learn from them. If you learn from your mistakes, if you become 1% better every day, you will be 378% better, or something in that regard. I don't know the exact calculation, but you will be so much better at the end of the year if you become 1% better every day. And mistakes happen. As long as you take action and take control, you can master whatever you are doing. This video was meant to keep you pushing, to make it easier for you to accept things the way they are, to look at yourself, because you are responsible, and I want you to change yourself in the way that you want to be changed. With that, I'm gonna close it off for the day. Starting soonish, we will be working on a different place in the house where I can make videos without my kids. Because as you may understand, I don't want my kids on the video within the videos just yet. So we have decided to start creating a room in our house, and that will make it a lot easier for me to make many videos for you guys. And I genuinely hope, and I genuinely want you to take control and to take over your life, and I want to help you as much as possible. I'm not a doctor. I just have life experience as a almost 39-year-old guy that has been through very hard times and is often still going through hard times. As mentioned, if you take control, I will be there to support you. You are all the best. I wish you much strength and positivity. And with that, I want to tell you to define your goals, stay on track, and you will be living the good life.